So, special guest, look who just came to the beautiful state of Alabama. What's up, kid?
Hey, what's up, man?
It is Enrique.
We're back.
Just picked him up from the airport, and we stopped off at the house, dropped off his luggage, and we're here at the Dollar General. We got to pick up some lighter fluid. We're going to do some steaks tonight.
Yep.
But just wanted to mention a few things. If you watched my last video on Jeremiah Babe, my financial channel, I went to the grocery store earlier today and picked up some steaks. Enrique's in town and a few other things, and the bill was almost $200, like $185 for some steaks and basically some essentials for the house and whatnot. Hardly anything in my opinion, almost $200. We're here tonight, Dollar General, and I had to pick up lighter fluid. I picked up a few snacks, guilty. I picked up some candy bars. Anyways, cost me nearly $25 for a couple snacks, some lighter fluid, not that much stuff. And what did you say?
Well, the first thing that I told them was that these types of snacks in general, they've actually made the portion smaller, and the quality of the ingredients is just not the same as it was. And we're not even talking about that long ago.
You said it deteriorated.
Exactly.
The word you used was deteriorated.
Yep, it deteriorated, exactly.
And I mean, again, I was talking about, I picked up the other day some Reese's Pieces cups.
Yeah.
1.5 ounces per package now,
Yep.
right? And it has deteriorated.
Yeah.
I would say most candy bars, most candy, most of your treats, and look, stay away from that stuff as much as you can, but I do believe you have to you have to treat yourself every once in a while. If you're working out hard, you're training, whatever, and you want to have a candy bar, God bless you. If you want to have a bag of chips, God bless you. But you shouldn't be eating this stuff constantly. You shouldn't be obese. But there's days you can cheat, and if you're in good shape and you're putting in the time and you want a candy bar, God bless you. But you also made another point on the flight over here.
Yeah.
You were at the airport in Utah?
Yeah, so to get out here, I had to obviously stop at an airport, and I hadn't had breakfast, so I decided to stop by at a Burger King. I said, you know what, let me get myself just a regular Whopper with cheese, no drink, no fries, just something to be able to have as I, come to Alabama. And one thing that I did notice was that the prices at the airport in general.
This is Utah.
We're talking about Utah,
Yeah.
Salt Lake City. In the airport is cheaper than what I would see at a Burger King in California near where I live at. So a regular combo, definitely at least 20 to 30% less at the airport in Utah versus at a regular Burger King establishment in Palm Desert, California, which just totally amazed me. Not only that, but the Whopper itself tasted better. I don't know what it was, but I just felt like the quality was better.
So you've been out here for about an hour.
Yeah.
Notice anything maybe compared to California?
Oh, yeah.
We did get pulled over by the police for speeding.
That's true.
On the way back from the airport.
Yeah.
Guilty as charged, speeding 16 miles over the speed limit. And look, I'm going to throw my case at you. My defense, I did not see a posted sign. So I figured, 50 miles. I thought it was 50, so I'm doing 56. We saw the cop too, and I mean, I just slowed down a little bit, and he pulled us over. He said, "Do you know why I'm pulling you over?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Well, you're doing 56 and a 40." And I said, "Well, I guess I know why you're pulling me over." So, anyways, he goes, "I'm not going to write you a ticket. I'm just going to give you a warning." And we had a nice conversation. Talked about when he was overseas, and happy that he wasn't in the military now because of what's going on in Iran. And just said the farthest he'd been west was El Paso, Texas. Asked how Enrique was doing, how his flight was. Talked about California and what a cesspool that has been. And just a really nice guy. We had about a 15-20 minute conversation roadside with this guy, and it was just a delightful experience. And unlike any time I've ever been pulled over before, but I mean, I haven't had a ticket in many years. But my younger years, I had many real run-ins with speeding and law enforcement with racing and you know, whatnot. And so I've matured a lot over the years and have not had a ticket in, I don't know, 15 years probably. But what a delightful experience. Had a nice conversation. What were your thoughts on that?
I thought that the officer was super nice.
Super professional.
I mean, I've never seen anything like that over there in California. I've gotten
Yeah.
pulled over for several things.
Told us what he was driving, his Tacoma,
Exactly, yeah.
a 4Runner.
Yeah.
I saw we have a 4Runner too,
Yeah.
and we just had a nice experience. Even if I got a ticket,
Yeah,
I would have still said it was a delightful experience.
yeah,
But thank God,
Yeah.
perfect driving record still,
yeah.
no tickets. So
Yeah, definitely nice hospitality. Everything was good.
yeah,
He let us go
Yeah.
with the warning.
Yeah.
Something seemed like pretty well.
so told him to check out the show.
Yeah.
We even asked if he'd come on the show. He thought about it for a second, said, no, I better not. So we respected that. But you know, the nice thing is too, when you're running out here concealed, or you have a firearm in the car, it's not even a big deal. It's actually really encouraged, which is nice. You're not like freaking out, you know. It's not a big deal here because you don't even have to be licensed to have any of this stuff. So pretty cool, true American. But Enrique's in town now for a week. We're going to start shooting a lot of videos starting tomorrow. The economy, what's happening here in the South. So Jeremiah Babe, J Babe Alabama, both channels. Make sure to check out both channels.
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow we'll start gearing everything up. It's good to have you out here. Good to see you.
Yeah,
Anything you'd like to say before we go and barbecue a nice steak tonight?
Well, we're going to have some good content out here.
Yeah.
You know, I've been kind of absent, but at the same time, I've just been real busy, just grinding away at my work, trying to get stuff done. But here I am.
Always making time.
Yeah, we're always going to make time to
Oh.
be able to make videos.
Oh, and we will be going to one of the local pawn shops because Enrique is going to make a sizable silver purchase at one of the pawn shops here tomorrow or the next day. We will film it. So I think that'll be pretty cool. Enrique, a big stacker. And I think now is more important than ever to make sure that you're not just putting away food, you're putting away the metals. Again, we'll be hitting the pawn shops in the next day or two.
Yeah, it's interesting. And the
Yeah.
thing is out here in Alabama, there's always an opportunity. Sometimes the opportunity's happening. You just got to seize the moment.
Yeah. I think there's some nice opportunity out here. So we're going to have a good time. Check out a few things.
Yeah.
We'll be talking about, obviously, the Southern lifestyle. We'll be talking about the economy. So check out both channels, please. Enrique really made some nice time, sacrificed some time to come out and visit with me.
Yeah.
And it should be very, very interesting. It looks like we're going to have good weather for the next few days, so that's good. So Dollar General, things are not even cheap at the Dollar General.
Nothing in there was $1 that I bought today.
Yeah, never going to be ever again either.
Yeah.
So it is unfortunate. There goes the sheriff right there, Houston County.
Yeah.
Ran into one of them last week with Turbo.
Yeah.
So anyways, we're going to get back to the house. It's getting late. We want to get the grill fired up, have a nice meal. And more to come on the next video. So make sure to check out both channels. Talk to you soon. So something really interesting that I want to add to this video. We passed a gas station on the way to the house earlier, dropped Enrique's stuff off, and the gas for regular was $3.79. We just passed the same gas station going back. It's $3.99. So it just went up 20 cents in literally the last hour. Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen, to what's going on. This is going to affect each and every one of us. What's going on in your area as far as fuel prices, all that. We're going to be talking about that this week. Stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe. Talk to you tomorrow.